Another
We're
nerd
live.
start.
That's right. It is a staple of our streams that they always start awkwardly, and then we make it more awkward by telling people it's going to be awkward. Anyway, hello, internet. We could still hear
Hello,
Casey,
everyone.
but
Good.
anyway,
I'm right in.
I'm Ted. This is you can see the names of everybody, sort of.
Indeed.
We are going to be playing. Some of them you'll recognize from other videos and things. Hedge is the new guy as far as videos and things are concerned. Wow, alright. Very professional, sir. Anyway, guys, we are going to be streaming some Dungeons and Dragons for you all. And, yeah, that is the thing that we're going to be... Yeah. Oh, I have
Okay.
I have Son's character sheet open by accident. Anyway,
GM is broken.
yes,
Okay.
totes broken. Anyway, we're gonna be making characters right now at the start, so everybody's gonna be rolling stats. So that's where we're gonna start, and we're gonna see what happens as things develop. People tell us what their characters are gonna be, and all that good stuff. So, who wants to go first?
Shot not.
Dibs out.
Dibs out.
Well,
Different day.
that leaves one person.
You need 2 weeks. You need 2 weeks notice.
We can hear you.
You should have had us roll for initiative.
I should have. Oh man, the joke just did not.
It's not too late. We can still do that.
Do you guys want to do that? Want to roll for initiative
Yeah,
to
let's
see
do
who
it.
goes first? All right, roll for initiative.
Do you want in dice or?
It doesn't matter. D20. Sean got a 17
I got a 3.
or 3. It was a 17 for like a split second.
Mine was a 5, and then a
16.
Reap got a 16. So we're rolling for initiative to see who goes. Sean, what did you get?
5.
Is that a 20-sided die or a 12-sided die?
12.
Roll that 20.
You can spell that over the internet. I'm just.
I'm I've been playing D&D for a little while. Just saying.
He's a nerd.
I am a big nerd. One could say I am immersed in that.
In nerd.
All right. So since I think everybody was shotgunning to not go first, we'll probably go with the lowest number goes first.
No, that's me.
All right. So Sean, you are rolling stats to go first.
All right, I'm doing this super low tech. I got a cup and a book and some D6s. All right, let's see what we got. Yahtzee.
Was that Yahtzee? I can't see. That is yep, 13.
13. Yeah.
All right. Somebody, are you gonna keep track of that?
No.
You gotta keep track. You're the DM.
Yeah, but I mean, it's his character.
I'm
Fine.
standing and rolling and holding a book. I don't
All
have
right,
hand
you
in hand.
baby. All right. 13.
Come on,
I got
baby.
it.
I'm being a baby.
I got it. 13.
Baby.
11.
11.
Oof.
Dude, no Bieber. This is a Bieber street for you.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I mean. 13.
Again.
Oh man, if I don't get a 16 in here, I'm gonna be sad.
Panda.
13.
Oh, that's trip 13s right now.
I'm the most mediocre character possible. No, I lied.
No.
You can.
No.
That's under 8. You can go ahead and re-roll that one. That don't count.
That's
Oh,
thank
God.
you. Almighty and
Oh,
great.
so bad.
Nerd Immersion. 12.
Oh my god, dude.
This is bad. This is real
Princess
bad.
Fiend, thank you for the host. I appreciate it. Hey, there we go. 16.
Hey.
Okay, who? What am I? How many was that?
That's
What am I doing?
6. You got one more.
I'm at 16, 4, what, 16, 13, 13, 13, 13, 13?
16, 13, 13, 13, 12, 11.
Alright. No whammies.
And the final number.
Oh no.
Oh,
10.
10.
Uh,
Now, I believe in the video, or in the Bible, I said you could roll twice and take the higher of the two sets. Did I say that? I think I said that.
That sounds like something you might say. He said
Let,
with his shaking.
let's go with that because, dude, that was awful, man. You guys can thank Sean for his awful rolls. That if that wasn't a thing, that is a thing now.
they weren't that bad. They were average.
Survive.
15.
All right, so we're already better than we were before.
Thanks for the charity.
Yeah, you guys, I'm a nice DM.
Okay.
I'm
He
benevolent.
is
12, 12, 11, 10.
Given.
Yeah, right.
Well, because he nearly killed the last Nerd Immersion crew.
14.
To get into D&D.
Yeah,
Did you see
well,
that?
to be fair, yeah, I got a 14. To be fair,
Yeah,
I
cool.
did send 2 players into a campaign designed for 4 plots, but that's fine.
Oh.
10.
All right. Well, 15, 14, 10.
Already looking up.
I'm okay with it. 12.
And the mediocrity begins.
Oh, you just described my whole life.
Witness me.
I can math 13.
13 again. They return.
My
All right.
old friends.
So far, Sean, you are an 8 away from having the standard array.
Woo!
If you roll an 8, you have exactly what the game gives you standard. You can roll that one again, bud.
Okay. Woo.
It's under 8. We're letting under 8s go as rerolls.
Well done. Well done.
Woo!
All right.
13.
What is that? 15? 13.
13.
All right.
Should say 18.
I could see that it wasn't 18, Hedge. I'm not blind. Sean, dude, you got one more. You got one more. Sean, you got one more. Sean, you got one more. That was 6. You got 7. Drop the lowest.
Totally.
Sean, you got one more.
Totally. I'm on it.
So far, this is better than standard array.
And 12.
Okay. So your stats, I'm gonna assume. I'm assuming you're gonna. Well, you know what? I'll give you what your sets are. You ready?
No. I want to write it down.
Well, get ready then.
Okay.
All
I'm
right.
back.
Set
I'm out of space. I just looked in and said, okay, I'm good.
set 1 was 16, 13, 13, 13, 12, 11.
Okay.
Set 2 was 15, 14, 13, 13, 12, 12. I'm going to let you decide on that, and we're going to jump to Son so she can start her rolling while you figure out what you want to do.
Taking the second set.
Okay. Son, you had number 4, so you are
Camera
second.
selfie.
So it's 4d6s?
4d6, I'll keep track, because that seems to be what I'm doing now. And drop the lowest. I can only see 3.
13.
Is there a 4th die in there? I only see 3 dice.
Sorry, I keep reading reverse.
So 13. Okay, 13.
Reverse.
It's mirrored! I don't understand mirrored. Damn optics. Well, that was crappy. I
That's
got 8.
under. That's under. Yeah, 8 and under is a reroll. So go ahead.
We should just make it 10 and under.
Hedge, you're gonna get all 9s now. Just another. The mediocrity, man. You guys are so average. Another 13. All right.
That was my yummy.
I'm regretting not doing the time speed now.
Sorry.
That's a reroll.
All right.
What next one? Oh, this one.
What's up, buddy?
Oh, is that 15?
If I can math correctly, yes. Yes, it is.
15. All right. 3 more, or 4 more rather.
Yeah, jeez, like, damn.
That one? Okay.
12, 14.
All right. It's nice. I see 2 6s.
Yeah, that's 12 and 15.
All right.
Yeah.
2 more. I see a 6. And another 6.
I'm gonna.
That's
And a
another
1.
15.
Another 15. All right. You got 1 more on this set.
Oh, can I have a pad?
11, 14.
14. Okay. So, Son, you can roll again because it can only benefit you, but I'm going to tell you what your first set was. You ready?
13, 13, 15, 14, 15, 15, 14.
Yeah, I'm going to go in the other order just so
good
we'll count
memory.
down. So 15, 15, 15.
It's called a pen and pencil!
Pen and pencil.
Pen and pencil, folks.
Writing on the pencil or
That's
on the
trip 15s right there. Trip 15, 15, 15, 14, 14, 13. That's pretty solid.
That's not bad.
All right,
Better
you got 1 more. It can't hurt you to give it a go because you could only do better.
Okay.
You just poked him with the pencil.
Yeah, you could definitely do better with a 17.
Yeah.
All right, 17.
Sean, you suck.
I lost one of my dice! Oh, there it goes.
They're in a cup. How did you lose them?
On my lap!
I didn't lose mine. Maybe I don't suck someone.
8.
All right, you can re-roll that.
Yeah. Proof!
Yep, no, I got you. See,
10, 12.
All right, 12.
Ugh, I got a hair in there now.
At least it's not soup.
Circle, good job, buddy.
Follow.
16.
16?
Jesus.
What color is that?
All right, well, Son, I don't think it's going to matter what class you play at this point, but we'll have to see, or what race you pick, but...
That was a circle.
Yeah, I know.
Did you go?
Yeah.
Okay, that
11?
9, yep.
11, okay. Damn, girl.
13.
All right. 2 more.
Damn.
We have 14.
Oh, okay.
Yep, 14.
Mommy's gonna color too. Oh, that's
1
wet.
more. This is to get rid of your 11, so try to make it a good one. That'll do it. 17?
217.
All right, Son. So your stats are 17, 17, 16, 14, 13, 12. Son, play that rock gnome. I don't care what it matters, because it doesn't.
I gotta follow that.
But you could... You know what? Just keep those stats, and just keep those stats, and we'll see what happens, because, I mean, if you picked a halfling, you'd be... like, ridiculous, like, crazy, amazing. Let's just go to stat. We'll just, we need a break. Hedge, buddy, try to top that, my friend.
I vote we just take her stats and everyone loses them. How about
Can
that?
I have her garbage stats?
I'm sorry, my friend. These are the rules we live by. Yeah, her garbage stats were pretty solid too, but so yeah, Sean, remember when I told you at the beginning that it doesn't, if you roll really high, it really doesn't matter what race you pick?
Yeah,
This is actually a pretty good example of that.
Yeah.
Here we go.
You guys can see that?
I can see your hand with dice in it. Yep.
Okay.
Oh man.
You can see that?
That is a 14.
Yeah. 6 or 11.
Are you asking or are you
13.
telling me?
Yes,
Because it
yes,
sounded
yes,
like
yes.
you were unsure.
Yes.
All right, yes. Gotcha, 14.
Ugh.
Let's see if
12.
12, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, 13, dude,
Snake
that
eyes.
sucks, man.
Snake eyes.
Critical
double-
failure.
Oh, dude, that's rough.
Oh, that's horrible.
Is that under 8? Nope. There's that
5.
10.
Yep.
Yeah, see.
Miss your swing, spark off your armor, and set off the powder keg in your pocket.
Yeah, man, you're not. All right, there we
There
go.
you go.
16. All right, 2 more,
You're
bud.
getting there, Hedge. I believe in you.
Let's see if you can get an 18. Then you can beat Son. Nope.
No.
That's a 12.
12.
Dude, you're not bad. One more good one you got for this set.
Yeah, but I'm bad compared to what she rolled.
Well, yeah,
Yeah,
but
but-
most people are gonna be.
Yeah.
Like,
This is your 18 here, bud. This is your trip. This is your trip 6 right here.
like I'm teeing off after Tiger Woods in his prime. Not now.
Ah, dude. What is that? 11.
11. Yeah.
All right. So this
I
set.
dropped the 10.
So this is 16, 14, 13, 12, 12, 11.
It's okay.
13, 13, 12, 12,
You
11.
help?
Okay.
No, I help you.
That's
One.
not bad.
You got another set. Let's see if you can't beat the unbeatable right now. All right.
14.
14. That's not a bad start.
Offspring.
What happens on?
It sounds like his offspring senses despair. Is he okay?
Yeah. That's a 15.
15. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Ben.
You need to open it.
Oh, you want me to open the pen? Okay, there you go. Hold on.
Daddy duty calls.
Ugh. 8,
11.
9, 10, 11. Yeah.
All right.
Maybe you should get your child to roll one. He might do it.
I'm blowing. Your wife's there. Ever blowing
Come
your
here.
dice?
Come here. Come here. Come here. Alright, roll the dice.
I see a 6 and a 5.
That's a 15.
That's a 15. All right.
You're gonna. No, where are you going? Come over here. I can't lift him up, though. He doesn't have pants on.
That's all right. Neither do
don't want you
I.
to get in trouble, Ted.
I think
He
we'll
doesn't
be
want
all
to
right.
roll anymore.
You know what,
Doesn't
dude? He
wanna
got you a
roll.
15. It's fine.
That's not bad.
You want to roll one, Spence?
No,
No?
really. Thanks.
Ugh.
You need me to?
Talent 12. I got a 12.
It's not as good as Ben's 15, but
No, he's got the best one out of all mine so far. There we go.
that's what I'm talking about. 16. All right. You got one more. This is to drop an 11.
Well, I mean, they're tied, so shouldn't I just add them all 4 together?
I appreciate your moxie, but no.
Okay. I dropped my pen. Yeah!
All right, 15. All right, Hedge, you ready?
Yep.
16, 15, 15, 15, 14, 12.
That works.
I think I would
That's
go with
better
that.
than the other one.
I would go with that.
Yep.
All right. Scott,
Oh, I didn't need that. I didn't need that.
none of us needed that. And we have our lone digital roller here, so we can all keep track of these stats. But let's see what he gets.
Should be easy.
All right, here we go.
What?
How is it sitting on an edge?
How does digital dice stay on an edge like that?
I don't know.
I think that means it's a reroll.
I mean, in a real world situation, we would have you re-roll that.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead. Let's do it.
On the thing, it shows what it is.
It does show what it is on the thing.
It comes all of them though.
All right,
Ooh.
let's go with that. That's a
Mother. Fucker, really?
All right, 15. That's your first roll.
Okay,
I'm
'cause
sorry.
it drops the 2.
Go team.
All right, for roll number. Let's go for roll number 2.
Oh, I need my stats.
Oh, a 9. There's that 9 we were talking about.
You son of a beach.
All right. Holy shit! There's a 16.
Yeah! Team.
And a 16.
Sean, am I gonna have to tank for you?
Only if you want to survive.
A 13.
Brilliant.
A 12. Okay. You got one more on this set. This is to drop your 9. With a 10. All right. So your set is for this one 16, 16, 15, 13, 12, 10. And you got one more set.
Okay.
So let's see what you can get if you can beat that.
Go for it.
10. Starting off strong. 9.
9.
Alright.
Look, watch.
12.
Wow.
We're getting better. Slightly. 14. You know what? At this rate, it should be a 16 and a 20. So let's see.
Practice again. Wait.
At 12.
It will work. We'll hold it down here.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 more.
Hold it here.
10. Well, I'm going to say go with the first one. But you can roll the last one. just for the
Yeah.
hell of it.
Good job.
And a 12. Yeah, go with the first set. That's better.
Yeah, I think so. I think so.
Ted left. I'm the DM now. My stats will be way better.
So I'm gonna put this to the group. Sean rolled.
Ted, your image is gone.
Your face is gone.
Yeah, you're.
No,
Oh, there it goes.
my face is here. Your face is gone.
His video's got latency or something, but it's kind of coming through.
Yeah, that's
Alright.
fine. I guess it takes quite a bit of bandwidth to. Oh, I'm on a Wi-Fi connection. That might be why. It's,
Weirdo.
It's a lot of
So
bandwidth
it
for that beautiful face.
let's try going to a wired connection instead. That might make things better.
Look at the circle. It's a good circle, huh?
Yeah, there we go.
You want your color?
So anyway, I'll put it to the group. Do we want to let Sean try to get one more if he does it digital? Because I feel really bad. But is that a group consensus? We gotta get a unanimous from the
I'm
group.
okay with that. I'm okay with that.
Reed?
Why not?
All right,
Oh,
you got.
you guys are so nice.
Yeah, you got a thumbs up there from Song, so you got a digital shot to try to beat it.
All right.
See what you can
See
do.
how it is.
Oh, that's a 13.
13.
11.
So it's 11. All right.
That was almost not a 1. Oh, man.
A lot of them are almost not ones.
If it didn't stop at the top of the screen, I think you'd be in better shape. Ooh. 11.
Probably gonna keep my old stats.
All right, you got
But let's see. Let's see. 15.
2 more. 16.
Oh, 16. Look at me go.
1 more. Ooh. 13.
And 13.
So that would be 16, 15, 13, 13, 12, 11.
I'm gonna take that.
Yeah, I think it actually is a little better.
It is a little better. It bumps one of my modifiers up from a 3 to a 4 and brings down one of the two of the modifiers I'm not going to use.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I lied. One of the modifiers. So bumps my intelligence down 1, but my strength up 1.
Which is much
So
better.
yes, please. Thank you, guys. That was great.
All right. Now, I mean, not everybody can be a superstar.
Well, I did tell you not to pull a Balthazar.
I did,
Hey.
Right off the hop.
This game has just started, and if you want to say the B word, I'm going to ruin some things. Dropping the pencil.
For a second, it sounded like Ben was yelling for brains, is what I heard. And that was weird.
He's drawing circles. He's drawing circles.
Hey, man. It's all about circles. Something. I don't know. Anyway, so everybody now has their stats. You guys can obviously align them however you see fit. Some stats are better than others for certain classes. Why don't we let everybody tell the internet what you guys are playing? So, Son, you're first in my little window here. So why don't you tell the internet what you're gonna be playing?
Yes. Rogue with the archetype Swashbuckler, which
Okay.
is special to elemental evil.
Yes. Hedge, how about you?
I am going to be a hill dwarfen cleric.
All right, Sean.
Domain is unknown right now.
All right.
I haven't heard of that domain. What do they do?
Unknown. You don't know until it happens.
Oh, that sounds awesome.
That's why their GDP is so low.
I will be playing a dragonborn paladin.
And Reap.
You're going to have the Robo Ranger,
That's
or
right.
Forged Spellless Ranger.
Yep. So there we
I have a
go.
feeling that should be your official title ever since I wrote that on the Facebook.
Robo Ranger. Yeah, man. That's
Dead
what's up.
or alive, you're coming with me.
So now we're up to we can start talking about, you guys are going to fill out your stats. You got your character sheets there. We're not doing it here in Roll20 because it's a little, you know, complicated. So yeah, awful, really. So you can put,
Try it again. Try it again.
let's just, let's see.
Try it again.
Oh, we muted Hedge temporarily. How about that? Anyway, so you guys can assign your abilities to whichever you like, and yeah, obviously your racial modifiers will bump those up one way or another. The Hill Dwarf is its Constitution and Wisdom, and Dragonborn would be Strength and Charisma, and I believe the Warforged is Strength and Con, and then
Yep.
Son, it depends on what you decide. If you go with your Rock Gnome, that's a +2 to Intelligence, +1 to Constitution, but with your stats, it doesn't really matter what you pick. Dex should be your highest, being a rogue, because that's your biggest benefit.
Yeah.
All your abilities key off of that. And Swashbucklers also get bonus things for using their high Charisma. But obviously Constitution also provides your health, so Constitution also useful. Just so you guys know, if you're unfamiliar, it's better to have even numbers than odd, because your modifiers go up at every even number rather than an odd number. So like if you have the 17 on, that's a +3 modifier. If you bump that up to an 18, it goes up to a +4. 20 being the max in a given stat. So again, you guys assign that however you want. There's optimal ways to do that, and then that will obviously affect your saves based on whatever saves your classes get. It'll also bump up your skill points or your skills as well, because that, if you're proficient in a given skill, it is your proficiency bonus plus whatever the associated modifier is. So if you have acrobatics, right now your proficiency bonus is a +2. And if you have a 3 modifier, that makes your acrobatics roll a 5. So you guys can kind of just do that, and I can keep talking, because...
Done.
All right. I had a feeling you were going to be done pretty early. Mostly because you've been talking about this for a while.
What do we do now? What do I do now?
Okay. So, since you're done...
Yeah.
We can talk about your background, if you'd
Oh,
like.
fancy.
And-
I like that. Wait, just 2 seconds.
Okay.
1, 2. I'm on the wrong page.
Okay.
Paladin's a D10?
Paladin is a D10 hit die, yes.
Alright, cool. That's all I was looking at.
We're all starting at level 1. So your health will be whatever your hit die is, the maximum number. So for a rogue, that's an 8. Paladin, it's a 10. Cleric, it's an 8. And Ranger, it's a 10. So it's that number, 10, 8, plus your Constitution modifier. That will be your max hit points at first level.
11.
There you go. And again, when I say background, Sean, I mean like your actual mechanical background, not your character's story. We're going to save that for once we're actually in the game and actually playing.
Alright, sounds good. I'm going with the sailor background.
Surprise!
Mostly because it gives me proficiency with perception and athletics, which are really helpful for me.
Yes.
Do you want to go through my personality traits and stuff?
Yeah, because I think, Son, you said you might roll yours?
Yeah, I'm gonna roll mine.
All right.
I got tired of making decisions.
That's fine. That's what the tables are there for. So, Sean, why don't we go through your personality traits and things?
My for one of my personality traits, I stretch the truth for the sake of a good story,
Okay.
which is just a little too on the nose.
Yeah, a little bit.
And my other one is my friends know they can rely on me, no matter what, which is less on the nose.
Yeah. All right.
My
Well,
ideal.
To get away from real life, right?
Well, exactly. So that is the pretend. I get to pretend to be a good person.
So your
well
ideal?
Said. Well said.
My ideal is the thing that keeps a crew together is mutual respect between captain and crew.
Aw, how fitting for a sailor.
Right? My bond is I have a bond. In a harbor town, I have a paramour that nearly stole my eyes from the sea.
Oh,
Oh
man.
snap! I was thinking Gorilla Glue.
That's a good, if you're gonna pick a bond. That's a
There
good.
you
That's a
go.
pretty solid bond, yeah.
Yeah.
That or Saranacolite.
Yeah, right?
It was either gonna be that or I enjoy meeting in harbor towns. I enjoy drinking with strangers or something like that. I don't know.
Okay.
This one sounded more.
Well, this is interesting because now that gives me a love interest to play off of for you in the future.
It's true. It's also again with the pretend. I get to pretend that a girl likes me, which is fun.
Oh,
So that's good, and got a little too close to home. How about your flaw?
My flaw is once I start drinking, it's hard for me to stop.
All right.
no, I
You
thought
can't
were
because you're not a
talking
sailor.
about in the game, man.
Yeah.
Oh god, in game, it's sometimes I tap dance excessively.
He's lying. That's real life.
shit.
It's not excessive if I only do it when I have tap shoes on.
Except he always wears damn tap shoes.
Well, they're my most comfortable
He
shoes.
can't sneak up on you at least.
That's
He's
true.
always-
He's not. Actually, his keys
stealthy.
prevent him from sneaking up
Yeah,
on anybody. He
they-
wears keys on his belt, and they just jingle everywhere.
Oh, do you have the giant key ring? I got a
No,
giant-
just like 4 keys.
Just 4
but I wear
keys.
them on a carabiner on my belt loops.
But it's like a bell. Like if he takes them
Yeah.
off, it's creepy because he's just like in the room and you don't hear him coming from like.
Yeah,
Well,
I'm
at,
like a
my,
ninja.
at my work, I have to keep my keys like physically tied to my person, so I have like 30 keys just hanging on my belt.
Oh wow.
Like jingle, jingle, jingle all the way through.
Tell you what.
My okay, go.
No, you go ahead.
I was gonna say my sister has to wear keys on a neck thing, so at work she jingles too.
Yeah, that's actually noisier, especially on women because we have the extra padding, so it's never level.
It's true.
It sounds horrible.
Yeah.
That's hard on the neck. I
Anyway,
have the keys.
yeah.
Hello, you're waving your camera.
Oh, let's pull
I-
Hedge in here for a sec here.
Hey, buddy.
I thought I was still muted, right?
You were.
Yep.
Okay. I was talking and I didn't realize that I was muted. And
That's fine. You're back.
anyway,
But, yeah, and for I didn't say this before, but for my Dragonborn
Died.
Silver Dragon, so I will be doing Silver Dragon heritage.
So cold
So I
death.
have resistance to cold and I have cold breath.
Okay.
I'm having a nerd brain fart.
Yes.
Minty fresh.
What are the what are the ability modifier bonuses again? Like if you like your score is 15, so what's that?
15 is a 2, 16 is a 3, 18 is a 4, 20 is a 5.
Okay. So 12 is
Sean, why don't we roll your trinket?
17.
Dude, as a sailor, I get a bonus trinket.
I know. You can roll. You want to roll the percentile here in the
Yeah.
So that
How do I do percent?
so
I just did that.
so over on the left side, you got the button
I
there.
got the
for-
dice out.
You can click in. See where it says advanced roll.
Yes.
Go down to D100 and hit roll.
Are you kidding me? One. Roll. 85. I'm not on the trinket page.
I
You're on
got
the
it.
trinket page? All right.
A diary with 7 missing pages.
What is in those pages?
Maybe we'll find out. I don't know.
What's in the box?
That's your one trinket. You do have one for being a bonus for being a sailor.
All right.
Here we go.
Roll! No, it didn't roll. Roll! I would still like it to roll. There it is. 83.
80.
What?
What?
Wow.
It must have rolled twice.
Oh, okay.
The first
yeah,
roll.
76.
76?
Yeah.
76. A 4-leaf clover pressed inside a book discussing manners and etiquette.
I love the written word. New character trait.
There you go. That's the beauty of background stuff. Hedge, you are unmuted,
What
by
kind
the
of a book
way.
is it in?
So you
I
can.
know.
Alright. What?
What kind of a book is it in?
A book discussing manners and etiquette.
Thank you.
Did you pick a faction, by the way?
I did not. I figured that was something that we would discuss with the group.
Okay.
We could figure something out.
All right. So let's. Son, are you ready? Because I know Hedge has his all keyed up and he's been ready. So you're gonna roll and roll.
Let
Hedge?
me know if he's
All right.
ready.
You wanna talk
Oh
about?
yeah.
Oh, that's
He's
not
unmuted.
reassuring.
I'm unmuted. I know.
No.
You're unmuted. You can go.
Did you? Are you? So why don't you tell us again? Did you? You haven't decided on a domain yet? I take it.
I just did now.
Or what'd you choose?
I'm gonna do the knowledge domain.
Nice.
Right.
Okay. All right. And
I'm writing that down.
okay. Do you have your
Before I
background?
forget.
Do you have your background decided?
Yes, nobility. That's
Okay.
gonna be my
So you're going to be a noble.
Dude,
Yep.
you should be in the Lord's Alliance.
That's what I was going to.
He's gonna be in the Lord's Alliance.
That's
Yes.
So
Simmer down.
how about your personality traits? Did you pick those?
I was just gonna roll those. I
Okay.
forgot.
Let's do it. Let's do it right now.
Okay.
It's a D8. Roll a D8 twice.
I'm gonna do it online this time.
Let's do it.
Spice it up.
I like it.
Bam.
Oh, that's so spicy.
All right. So your first personality trait: if you do me an injury, I will crush you, ruin your name, and salt your fields.
Okay.
Snap.
Wow.
Don't mess with Marin Lightning Slinger.
Wait,
I'm
what's
gonna
his
just
name?
write. I'm gonna write down.
Marin Lightning Slinger.
Yes.
No,
The
seriously, what's his character?
The knowledge
Marin
cleric.
Lightning Slinger.
The knowledge cleric.
Wait,
But he could have been
you went-
Tempest,
you
but he
didn't
went.
go with Tempest, and you picked Lightning Slinger?
Yep.
All right.
I didn't choose my last name. My dad did.
Did he though?
All right, dude.
The
You got
characters.
you got one more D8, so give it another roll.
Okay. I'm gonna put badass on my character sheet.
My eloquent flattery makes everyone I talk to feel like the most wonderful and important person in the world.
So I'm a
my
kiss
God.
ass.
So you're a
I
kiss
can't
ass,
wait to hear
but
him
don't
play
mess
this.
with me or I'll kill you and ruin your family and all your livelihood.
Ooh, are you?
That is kiss ass.
That's quite the mood swing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Marin bipolar slinger. Roll me a
Bow so low.
roll me a D6, Hedge. Let's get your ideal.
That was the Reigns of Casimir.
D6.
I must prove that I can handle myself without the coddling of my family.
That makes sense.
Good. You value independence.
What is that under?
That is your ideal.
No, is that a bond? Is that under bonds?
Nope, that's under
No,
ideal.
it's under
That's
ideal.
under ideal.
Oh, there it is. I wrote it in the wrong
Ideal.
spot.
That's fine. Let's get your bond, too. That's another D6.
Yes.
Nothing is more important than the other members of my family. I'm independent. I want to prove myself that I can handle my life without my family, but nothing is more important than my family.
Yes, I value my family and the heritage that I come from. But I want to prove
He's
that
in the
I'm-
mob. He's in the mob. He's in the dwarven mob.
All right. And when that's done, let's get another D6 for your flaw.
D6.
I secretly believe that everyone is beneath me. This
Goes
character,
well with being a noble.
you are just like, your character is really all over the place with his entire
He's
life.
very complicated.
He is. You're a very
He's
complex
lived a
dwarf.
complex life.
Got a Snapchat. That could only be from one person, probably.
Well, I'm from a noble. I'm noble. So. Who rolled
how
a 1?
did I know that it? I knew
I did.
that. Wait, what? Come here, Snapchat. Don't lie to me.
Snapchat.
You got a Snapchat on Friday. Oh, sweet. Thanks for telling me.
Yeah,
Now.
I just had a whole bunch come through too.
That's weird. Well, it was from you, so that's the weird part.
Oh yeah.
From Friday. Hedge, why don't we, if that's all taken care of, why don't we get what your trinket is out of the way?
Oh, I have a trinket?
Everybody gets a trinket.
Okay.
So it's a D100.
Oh, snap.
So D100s. Roll 1. D100. Do I get any pluses?
Nope. Straight roll.
That wouldn't help. I don't know.
66. A single caltrop made from bone.
Ooh.
That could hurt if you
Could.
stepped on it.
Just the
This
one, though.
character's gone like full red dragon at this point.
Yeah. You're all over the place, dude. I love it. It's going to be great. It's going to be great to see how you play this character.
Probably pretty shitty.
You know what, Hedge? When we
But
start,
we're part
you're
of the
starting
thing
with
so far.
inspiration, bud. When we start, you're
Puts
starting
the
with
lotion on the
inspiration.
skin.
You can put a little mark on the top of your sheet that when we start next game, you've got inspiration for the fact that you owned up to the probably gonna play your character pretty shitty.
That's awesome.
So just make sure and remind me if I forget.
I wrote it on
alright.
top.
So I think, and did you? I forgot, Sean. I forgot to ask. Did you have an adventure hook picked?
Yes, I did.
Do you have it written down?
No, but I could find it real quick.
Okay.
It's the one with the Skyriders.
Okay. Defeating the Skyriders or whatever that one was.
Yes, I made a vow to destroy hippogriff-mounted guys, and I will.
All right.
Wow.
So that is your adventure hook. Hedge, did you pick one?
Yes, my church was destroyed by raiders.
Okay.
I don't remember what cult.
There's only 4, so we'll figure it out.
One of them.
That's fine. We're
I'm
not
gonna
really.
bring it up.
The
gonna bring up
anti-knowledge cult.
Do you have a god, Hedge? Do you have a god?
Moradin.
Moradin, the god of knowledge. Makes sense.
The god of dwarves.
That makes so much sense.
Same.
All right, Hedge, did you have anything you wanted to tell us about your character without revealing too much of your background? Because we're going to save... There's going to be a specific session where we bring up, kind of have, like, everybody's around a campfire and everybody's going to talk about their backstory. So that way... And I'll let you guys know when that is ahead of time, like a week plus in advance. So if you need to come up with that stuff, you're ready to go.
Oh, I'll need to make an outline and an essay.
Sorry, Son, what was that?
Emphasis on the plus.
Yes, yeah, I'll give you guys plenty of time. I mean, it's like I said, it's on you to get as in depth or as loose as you want with this. The more stuff you put in there, the more it gives me to help tie in parts of your history, your character's history to the world, because I want to make it feel like you are impactful in this world. Your character's not just some other NPC, hero doing whatever. So Hedge, was there anything else you wanted people to know about Marin Lightning Slinger?
Based on what we have from the little storyline that you made up, my character is a descendant from one of the ancient dwarven families that built
Belsamore.
Belsamore is the name of the city that was destroyed
It's quite
ages
unique
ago.
in that it was a dwarven city on the surface.
Yeah. And
Whoa.
yeah.
Isn't this the stuff we're going to be talking about in that thing that you talked about us doing?
What? That was just one line. He's good.
No, yeah. I'm gonna be a descendant from.
Yeah,
those
I mean that was
ancient-
like
those
6.
ancient
That was like
dwarves.
6,000 years ago. So
Yeah.
that's pretty far removed.
Yeah.
All right.
Not many races know that.
Yeah,
that,
most people don't think it's real. They think it's a myth. At this
But
point.
I do.
Okay.
I was there.
But nobody would believe you because you're so bipolar.
Oh, God. Hey, did you remember what your adventure hook was called?
No, I don't. I don't have that Bible thing up.
No, I mean I have it up now. I just don't know what it is. So
It's
mine is defeat the Skyriders. Crushed it.
No, I don't know.
Why don't you read us the description there?
Vicious raiders mounted on hippogriffs have laid waste to several small hamlets and merchant caravans, and you have sworn to stop them.
All right.
I swear I'm gonna stop them.
As just a sort of an overview for you folks here, in case you didn't know, every adventure hook will give you the chance to get inspiration at least twice. Some will grant it more, some also grant other benefits like items or things like that. Sorry, son. Go ahead.
XP.
Experience would be loot, potentially. Experience would be... Depends on... I mean, most of these things are sort of built into the campaign. So you will... you'll get XP along the way by defeating things. But again, I did want to point out that I'm fully open to side quests. Like, let's say you wanted something different that your character can't afford, or you just want something for yourself. Like, not necessarily a magic item or something of monetary value, but like, you're like, you know what, I kind of want to own a house. Can I go on a quest to get a house, and maybe you find something where you find a deed, or maybe you guys all get like a guild hall or something. Yes, Hedge?
I messed up my my adventure hook. It wasn't the destruction of my amulet. I was gonna do the one where I had a vision from my god.
Okay. Ominous Dream.
Ominous Dream, yeah.
Why don't you read that for us, Hedge?
Okay. Ominous Dream. You have seen the earth. Well, it would be
Favorite.
my knowledge god, Moradin, right? Not the Earth Prophet that you put here.
No. Read me exactly what it says.
Okay. You have seen the Earth Prophet Marlos Urnrail in dreams, and know that Marlos is a dangerous villain who must be stopped.
Yeah, no, you've seen him. He's quite a powerful villain. I'm not going to go too much into the story here, but yeah. So Moradin gave you a vision of that NPC, so or that villain, I should say. Okay, and to jump back to that side quest topic, I will also be, like I said, like, let's say, I mean, Son, I'm giving you the badger thing as just a thing to have. But like, if you guys wanted, like, I don't know, like I said, a house, or maybe you wanted like flying mount or something, like, those are things you can go on side quests to get. Just, you know, things to keep in mind. We don't have to talk about it now. We can talk about it offline in future games, but just to populate your head with those kind of ideas. So, Sean, Reap, do you guys have who wants to go next?
I can go.
Okay, let's do it. You're doing a sage, right?
Yeah, a sage.
All right, let's roll them dice. It's
Okay,
a D8 to decide your specialty.
No, I'm going researcher.
Okay, researcher, never mind. It is a D8 to determine your personality trait. You have 2.
B, not B.
So, there's nothing I like more than a good mystery.
Yay, that's one of my favorite ones.
And you get 1 more, so another D8.
Oh, really?
Yep, you have 2 personality traits.
No wonder everyone's bipolar.
I'm convinced that people are always trying to steal my secrets.
Also another one that I circled.
Works pretty well for a rogue, I'd say. A rogue researcher that likes a good mystery.
What are your secrets?
Yes. Yes, what are your secrets?
Moving on.
Inquiring minds want to know. Let's go for your ideal. That is a D6. Beauty is your ideal. What is beautiful points us beyond itself towards what is true.
Eyelash flutter.
Alright. Your bond is... Did you just roll that again? Did I miss that?
Yeah, I just rolled that.
Do you
It is
want-
my duty to take-
Do you want
That
to
makes-
use that or no?
No. 'cause-
Okay, so just roll a D6 again for your bond.
Okay. That's better.
I've been searching my whole life for the answer to a certain question. What
Which,
question?
ironically, was in my kit.
Okay. Oh, that's right. You do have like an answer
Yeah.
to like something from a researcher, something or other.
Yep.
That's. Oh yes, a letter from a dead colleague posing a question you have not yet been able to answer.
Indeed.
And your flaw is a D6 as well.
Is the question how do Dragonborn reproduce?
Your flaw is most people scream and run when they see a demon. I stop and take notes on its anatomy. Which
Real life.
what happened? Yeah, but now, so that would also make a lot of sense if you were curious about Dragonborn anatomy. Rampaging Dragonborn comes through the town. Let's take a look at that anatomy.
For science.
Yes.
How many freaking things did I scour the internet to figure out how to even draw a Dragonborn?
I know. She did. She spent a lot of time doing that.
It involves a cloaca. That's all I'm saying. Here.
Son, would you like to roll for your trinket?
Okay.
It's a D100. $45. A tiny chest carved to look like it has numerous feet on the bottom.
What's in the chest?
I don't know. And neither do you. Because it's locked.
I am a failure as a rogue.
I mean, I just made that up now, but the point of a trinket, the point of a trinket.
Centipede box.
Yes, the centipede, the centipede box. The point of a trinket is it sort of doesn't have a point. It's some weird little quirky thing that gets added into the game, and it's up to the DM to decide whether it's useful or not. So you might come to a point where, you know, there is a little alcove cut out of a piece of rock that looks as if numerous feet would sit in there, and if you put the chest with numerous feet on the bottom into that little outset, the chest will open and something will be inside. I'm gonna write that down because that's a great fucking idea. I mean, I knew that all along. I was testing you all.
Did anyone write that down? Because I forgot what he said already.
Nope. No idea.
Fair.
Son, did you have an adventure hook that you had decided on?
Yes. Number 18. The
I have
strange
them up.
map. An ancient map has come into my possession, showing the location of a forgotten dwarf stronghold beneath Somber Hills.
Okay, see, that works very well themed. I applaud your researcher and your random rolls all seem to work pretty well. Good.
Was there anything else I needed to roll for?
No, I mean, you can choose to roll for your we can, you know what, let's get to Reap and we can come back if anybody wants to roll for height and weight and that kind of stuff. You're welcome to roll for that, or you can
I'm
make
gonna do
it,
that shit.
Yeah.
or you can...
I want to
you know,
roll for that.
You have the option to choose. But anyway, I would say, Son, is there anything... Did you decide on a race?
Yes.
Okay.
I am going with a light-footed halfling.
That's a fantastic idea.
You.
Wow.
No,
Table
it actually does make an excellent rogue, especially the halfling's ability to hide is huge. But no, it is a solid choice. I also want to point out again, I'm going to stress this one more time. In a little more than a month's time, the Sword Coast Adventurers Guide, this game does take place in the Sword Coast. The Sword Coast Adventurers Guide will be released, unveiling new character class options, new race options, as well as new background and that kind of stuff. And it's kind of crappy that we're starting ahead of time, but I also kind of like it because I wanted to get this going before, like, you know, the hype died out. So those options are open to everybody. If something pops up.
Find a magical portal.
What?
Poof! You're
Perhaps you were under an illusion spell that you did not even realize you were under. Some sort of strange mind control, or a transmogrification, or a true polymorph spell from a high-level wizard. There's ways I can make this work. So,
Or you die and a new guy shows up.
that also is a thing that could happen. I mean, some people are more creative than others when it comes up to
It's
how
just
that
a wafer thin mint.
Yeah. But there is I know there's at least 3 other race options. I know there will be new spells, so obviously if you're a spellcaster, you'll have access to those. And I know there are new options for different subclass options. Like Son, you're picking a swashbuckler. I know there's going to be a new rogue subclass called the Mastermind. Don't know what that.
Sounds like too much work.
Don't know what it is about, but that's a thing. So we'll come across that bridge when we come to it. Anything else you'd like to tell? Oh, what's your character's name?
Larafamia Ballcap.
One more time?
Larafamia Ballcap.
Throw it in the chat.
Does she have a nickname I could call her? Like Larry?
We're gonna call you Larry.
Yeah, you better come up with a nickname quick. Lara? I like the name. It's a pretty name, but...
Lara.
Lara? Okay, Lera?
Yeah.
Alright,
Lara,
Lara.
I can
That's
do
easy
Lara.
enough.
Lara's easy.
Just tell us.
I like Lara.
Oh, Sean, we didn't catch your name.
Oh, my character's name is Erdnot Creve.
Ergnot.
Erdnot. The clan name comes before the first name, so his name is Creve.
Okay.
Yeah.
I want to point out that Princess Bean in the chat says Larry is the sexiest name. So...
Thanks, doll.
Yeah. So, Reap...
Hey, Marissa.
Reap, it's up to you. So, you're the remainder here. So, what is your Warforged background?
That's a good question. I had a lot of
Creative.
trouble going between... Yeah. I came out of a mold. Living tissue of a metal endoskeleton.
Wow!
Yeah, soldier,
Okay.
scout, specialty scout.
Okay. Did you pick, or were you going to roll? Because you can pick. You're
No,
more
I
than welcome
picked.
to. Okay, let's hear
Yeah,
it
I
then.
just through. You want to go through it like you were before, ideal and whatnot?
Yeah, let's
At any
start with
particular-
trait. You get 2 traits. And,
So athletics and intimidation,
Okay.
and let me just grab it here.
Yeah, so under suggested characteristics, there is personality traits.
Okay, personality. I went with number 5 because I'm a robot.
I can
So
stare
I can
down
stare
a
down
hellhound without flinching.
flinching.
Very nice. And you get 1 more of those.
What? I get
You get 2 personality
personalities?
traits, yeah.
You're
You're
a
also
rental
taking the
design.
chance... You're picking yours, so that means you don't have to be bipolar like everybody else.
Bipolar? I pick mine.
No, I'm gonna roll for the other one.
All right, let's do it. Let's see it here. He's rolling. D8.
We are a crazy group.
Oops.
I appreciate you telling me what you're going to do ahead of time.
I'm no good with computers.
Some robot.
But you're a robot.
All right, you got the same one. How about we do that again?
It was meant to be.
Yeah. One more time. I
There we
face
go.
problems head on. A simple, direct solution is the best path to success.
Yeah, sounds like
Also
a robot.
solid for a robot, I would say.
Yep, that works.
All right, how about your ideal?
I went with responsibility. I do what I must and obey just authority.
Sounds good for very robotic. I'm digging it.
Does a paladin count as just authority?
No.
Does a
How about a
cleric?
cleric? How about a dwarven cleric? It's important.
Of noble birth.
Of noble birth.
Who's bipolar?
It's not just authority. I don't know what is.
I'm a
It's a squishy pink bag of meat. Why would I follow his orders?
Touche.
don't have a good answer.
How about your bond?
Okay, I went with I will never forget the defeat of my company.
Okay, well, there sounds like there's a story there, so we'll have to be on the lookout for that in the future.
That's gonna be hilarious. You're not gonna remember the details.
And
I
you're
was defeated by what I don't do.
a long time ago. How about your flaw?
I obey the law even if it brings others misery.
All right, that could be great for. Oh, by the way, does anybody know what their alignment is? Because this could prove interesting. Hedge?
Chaotic good.
Chaotic good.
Lawful good.
Sawn, any idea? If you don't know it, it's fine.
Well, yeah, I don't know anymore.
That's fine. We can come up with it later. And Reap, I'm gonna guess yours is something lawful based on the fact that you follow law, even if it. What was it? What is it? I follow law. Oh, even if it causes others misery.
Yep.
There you go.
Also, I don't know if you guys saw in the chat. Kriv also goes by Skippy.
Skippy.
To his friends.
To his friends. It's a childhood name. It's a Dragonborn thing. Look it up.
It is. When they're like little baby lizard dudes, they have nicknames instead of real names.
Yeah, Skippy was his name.
A lizard?
'Cause I'm a Dragonborn, man.
All
I'm
right.
Maleka.
Reap, why don't we do your trinket? So roll me a D100.
Okay.
Let's see. You will probably find an opportunity to find other trinkets through travel. You got a 83, or I'm sorry, 38. Never mind, different number. A tiny sketch portrait of a goblin.
Ted, just ahead of time, I want to go on a side quest to find more trinkets.
All right, that's fine. I already have this awesome NPC, Trinky Lil.
What?
She's
Trinky Lil?
Trinky Lil. She's really creepy.
She sounds...
She's not the sister or some other relative of a certain other Trinky person.
I mean,
that we
your
know of.
character doesn't know that. All right, so that is your trinket. Is there any? Oh, what's your character's name?
Just go with Shadron.
Okay, that's fine. Do you know? Is there any?
Shadron.
The name on my camera.
Yeah, so Shadron, that's fine. Do you have anything else you want people to know about Shadron?
Not at this time.
Okay, that works for me. You guys want to do your... Reaps is going to be interesting, because I don't know how to figure out height and weight for a robot. Because they don't... actually,
7.
hang on. As long as I don't get up from my chair, it'll be fine.
No, Ted, get up if you gotta get up.
Reach leg!
Can you reach, can you grab that thing that's up,
Really high thing.
Yeah, that thing there.
Yeah.
I have
Can you
Eberron.
show us what that shield is all the way back there?
So,
What shield is that?
What's that? That's what, yeah.
Go get that. Bring that
Yeah,
up.
guess what? I found from old 3.5 Eberron what the stats are for rolling for a Warforged, so we're good.
Oh, snap.
All right.
I mean, if you wanted to check behind you, you could do that too.
No, but Sean, if you want to check your butt, you can do that.
Is there something in there?
I don't know. Did you check it?
Yes, there is.
I found a D6. I don't know how that got there.
Hey, man. It's all in the dice.
It was a 6 when I pulled it out, which is nice.
Would have been good if you used that one to roll.
I wish.
is that why you got such crap rolls?
Yes, because
But,
I had a crash roll in my life.
Because the dice were in his butt. It's good.
And that's where poop lives.
Yep. Oh, did you have an adventure hook picked? By the way, refresh.
Nope.
Okay.
Not yet.
That's fine. We can get that. Yes, Shakron, the giant basketball playing robot. Shakron. I like it.
I want to be Kanye.
My own martial art.
Just don't run for president.
Kanye the Giant.
Yeah.
Good stuff, yo.
Alzay.
We're going for bitches.
There's only 2 gods. Money and bitches. I accept Kanye's god.
Yeah, Kanye the Giant may be in this game. Just
I don't know. I don't know who that is.
Uh-oh.
all right. So who wanted to roll for their height, weight, and all that good stuff?
I do.
Who wants to go
I
first?
think all of us do.
I mean,
I'll go first.
Hedge will go first.
Hedge will go first. You are a hill dwarf.
Yes.
All right. So your starting height is 3 foot 8 inches. Roll me 2d4.
Okay. 2d4.
So
Yes.
you are 3 foot 11 inches tall.
Nice.
And why don't you also roll me? That is a 3. Why don't you roll me 2d6?
Oh, I want to be fat.
So
Yes.
10, 30. You weigh 145 pounds.
Oh, that sucks.
And then
I guess that's heavy for 3 feet 11 inches.
Yeah, it sounds pretty stout.
They don't actually have a table for age in this game for whatever reason. So that's on you.
I was gonna. What did
It's
I
on
say?
you.
150.
Okay. Who's
So-
up next?
Young adult.
I'll go.
Sean, you are a dragonborn. You're starting off at 5 foot 6 inches. Roll me 2d8. So you are 13 inches taller than that. So you are 6 foot 7 inches tall.
Nice.
Hedge.
Yes.
Is you're very round.
Yes.
Yes, I am.
You're
And then
so
Sean, that is a 13. Why don't you also roll me 2d6? 5. I gotta pull up a calculator. 65. Sean, you weigh 240 pounds.
What? I am such a fatty.
You're 240 at 6'7". I mean, that's not that bad.
240 at 6'7", man.
That's
Lay
actually
off the jerky.
yeah.
Promise nothing.
Who's next?
It's not bad. It's just the scales.
That sounds like Son's going next.
Okay.
You're starting off at 2 foot 7 inches tall. Roll me 2d4. 5 inches on top of that. You are 3 foot 2 inches tall. And why don't you roll me? Actually, never mind. You don't have to.
I'm
You
35 pounds.
you weigh you weigh 40 pounds.
What?
The way this table works is it's whatever you roll for your height, and then you multiply it by the weight modifier, and then add that to the base weight.
Oh.
So you are 40 pounds and 3 foot 2 inches tall. Now comes the fun part. Reapray, you're starting off at 5 foot 10 inches tall. Why don't you roll me 2d6? Seven. So you are 6 foot 5 inches tall.
Not bad.
And why don't you roll me? Oh God. That's 7 times 4 is 28. You weigh 300 pounds.
Yes.
That's pretty light for
That's a
someone
cubic
who has nothing
cubic foot of steel right there.
but stone and metal and wood.
Yeah. So that. Oh, actually, I have age for Warforged, but we already know yours, so that's fine. Well, I already know yours, but that's okay. So anyway, that is all of the characters' heights, weights, backgrounds, stats. Did you guys have anything? I mean,
Scotty, what was your guy's name again?
Shadron.
Okay. Gotta write down.
Yeah, we already knew that. Try writing something that's not globally known.
If I don't write it down, I'll forget, even if it's in front of my face.
Oh. Uncle Sean, you know that it's all color coded, so we know that it's you.
Yeah, it's in your bright neon blue, by the way.
See, that's new. Okay, what else do we need to roll up?
I think that's pretty much it.
Oh,
7.
7. Thanks.
7.
Did you guys...
Spam.
I'm trying to think if there's anything else you guys wanted to talk about. We were planning on still... I mean, I figured we wouldn't be here the whole time. We did spend a lot of the time prior to the stream just kind of dicking around, like I had imagined we would. We have another... We're planned on being here for another 25 minutes. Did you guys have anything you wanted to go over / discuss?
well, what about, do we have to roll for hit points or anything like that?
Nope, not for first level. It's always max. So you are a rogue, so that is a D8. So it's automatically 8 plus your Constitution modifier.
Oh, okay.
So whatever that is. For you, it's probably like 3 because you're ridiculous. Yeah, so you're at 11 hit. You're the same hit points as the Paladin to start.
Is that...
I got the meat on these bones.
That's right.
Are you like 40 pounds?
Yeah.
She's just hardy.
Yeah, it's all muscle.
Yeah.
I guess, man.
Well, she said that I was a big girl. And then so I told her I'm durable. I got some meat.
Monies.
You start with the money of your background.
Where's that?
Hang on, I got you, bud.
I'm gonna be poor.
So Hedge, you are a noble. You're gonna probably use
what up?
25 gold.
That's it?
Before the first session, can we just use our gold?
Yeah, any of your gold you can buy anything you can find in that table of stuff.
Alright,
But
cool.
we also already
Just
start off
start out.
with
We
the
don't have to go
equipment.
find a merchant.
Oh, factions! We didn't talk about
Yes,
factions!
yes, we're gonna get. Let me just answer Hedge's little question here.
Sorry.
And yes, we will do factions. Your class, at the beginning of every class, there is a section for starting equipment. So, like, under Cleric, there's starting equipment, Rogue, etc., etc. Whatever the starting equipment is, that is what you get based on your class, and then you get whatever's there, plus what's in your background. You could choose to do wealth, like roll for gold, but you won't get as much stuff. Because you can't actually get enough money to get all of those things if you do it the other way. So, yeah.
Especially with these dice have been.
Right. So you've got whatever equipment, it's like right under, you've got like the table for your class, then it says class features, it's hit dice, proficiencies, and then under that is equipment. So you get all that starting equipment, and just be mindful because some of it says you get like A or B, so you just pick one of the two. And then whatever information is equipment's granted from your background. Like for Hedge, as a noble, you have proficiency in one type of gaming set. You have proficiency in a language of your choice. And then you have a set of fine clothes, a signet ring, a scroll of pedigree, and a purse containing 25 gold pieces.
Where is this all written down?
This is under noble background.
Dude,
I forget where the
Hedge,
backgrounds
you know,
are.
How many languages does your character know?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
That's good.
Two from being a dwarf, 2 from being the knowledge domain, and 1 from being a noble.
What's your intelligence, Hedge?
15.
Then you know 2 more.
Oh,
Because
shite.
what I said, if you read it in the campaign Bible, I added for each point of intelligence score modifier, you can learn one additional language. Or if you have a +2 or higher for that, you can choose to learn 1 exotic language.
Okay. I have one more knowledge language I need to know.
So what
Anybody wanna
languages do you
throw it out
have?
there?
What languages do you have right now?
Common, Dwarven, Giant, Deep Speech, Gnomish, Draconic, and one more. I'll let everyone else choose for me. You want to,
Draconic?
down to your common.
Draconic is a where language?
It's a what?
Is a rare language, and I know Draconic.
Okay.
So I think you should pick 2 other languages rather than 1 Draconic.
Well, he
Okay.
already has that. I mean, he's still gonna get. He already has that. He's talking about one other one.
Yeah.
He
I
can
have
get one
more
other
that
exotic or 2 regular.
So I.
Yeah,
I'm
but
gonna
what I'm
take
saying is since I already know Draconic.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
You
You're saying
can take
learn
Draconic
2.
Also,
that. Okay.
why don't you learn?
makes sense.
Yeah, like no, we don't have any elves. Why don't you learn Elvish and Sylvan instead?
I'm gonna go with probably learn Primordial, since this is the Elemental Evil campaign, and Elementals
Okay.
speak Primordial. Just throw it out there.
Thanks for that, DM.
All right. So
I
I got common, dwarven, giant, deep, gnomish, elvish, primordial. So
Sounds-
actually, should I get rid of gnomish because?
you
Oh no,
have-
you're a halfling.
She's a halfling.
She's a halfling.
No, man, that sounds good.
Son, what about you?
Mom.
What is your? Why don't we just go over languages so you guys know what everybody speaks?
You mean assuming that we're paying enough attention?
Yes, that's what I would assume.
Oh, snap.
As dungeon master, that is what I would assume.
Sorry,
That's
I have
alright.
a short auditory attention span, and it was just kind of like I know he speaks Dwarvish, and there's giant in there maybe.
Would you like me to repeat?
No.
Okay.
I speak Halfling and Common, and 2 others.
Okay, so you can choose from that. What's your intelligence score?
My intelligence score is 14.
So you would also be able to learn 2 more on top of that, or 1 exotic language.
No, that's what I meant.
Oh, okay. Oh, you're counting that. I see.
Yeah.
Well, no, your research.
Well, as a halfling, you already start off at halfling and commons. Then you would choose extras.
Right, and as a sage, you learn 2 additional languages. Yes, you know common and halfling as a halfling. Sage
Yeah.
gives you 2 other languages.
Oh, I didn't have that written down at this time.
That's okay.
Would you? My book was incomplete.
That's fine.
And it
You and
took me-
I can talk. We can discuss offline, and we'll make sure everything's great.
Yeah.
Reap. I'm gonna assume since you're a robot, it's probably like common. I'm gonna
And
guess.
computer code.
Yes.
C+.
Yes. C++.
11010
Binary. Yeah.
10. You know,
Unix.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sean, what about you?
just common and Draconic.
No, you're not a high enough intelligence score to get.
0 intelligence score.
All right.
Because he's dumb.
Well, all right. So I mean, I'm hoping it's up with all you guys. So I have 1 stat that's an 11, which I get a 0 in. And my choices for that stat are Constitution, Wisdom, or Dexterity or Intelligence. So most of my skills are based on Wisdom. I have, or not most, but I have Insight and Perception. So I'd like a 1 in that. Dexterity is important for Dex saving throws, so I want a 1 in that.
And
Constitution is important for
initiative.
health.
Initiative.
And
too.
initiative, yeah. And Constitution is important for health, so I want a 1 in that. So Intelligence seems to be what is left by the wayside.
Yeah. No, I
with
think that
the
was,
0.
as a DM, I would say that's a pretty
Yeah.
solid choice.
Yeah. So yeah. But I know Draconic and Common.
That's
So
good. Draconic is a good language to know.
Yeah.
Hedge, you should have like a bunch of proficiencies too. I think, right?
Um,
Skills-wise?
Yes. Just going through, I already wrote down the weapons that I'm proficient in.
I meant
tools.
skill proficiencies. Sorry,
Oh, yes.
because you get 2 more for being a knowledge guy.
History, insight, medicine, and religion.
You also get
Nice.
2. You also get 2 from your background.
Oh, I do.
Yes.
Yeah. What are the 2, or did I choose?
You might have already had them, and if you would get history and persuasion. You already said you had history.
Yeah.
Then you
So
can choose a different one of your choice.
Okay.
So persuasion,
Sweet.
I would go with perception.
I already have. Oh, okay. Perception.
Perception is the best skill in the game.
Truth.
Did I
Now,
say that out loud? Oh, no.
just to throw that out there on the character sheet, it's got skills and saving throws, and you
Yes.
circle where you're proficient in,
Yeah, you fill in the little
and
bubble.
and then on the blank area you would put the ability modifier that coincides with it.
What
Plus the proficiency bonus if you're proficient.
if you're proficient, because you can do any skill. So,
Right.
like, if you have acrobatics and you're not proficient in acrobatics, it's just your dex score, your dex modifier rather. And if you're proficient, then you take the modifier and add the proficiency bonus.
Ah, okay. Which is true for
Except
everybody.
for you, as a knowledge guy, you get those whichever 2 skills you picked for being a knowledge cleric.
Mm-hmm.
Which 2 did you pick? Do you know? It was either Arcana, History, Nature,
Yeah.
or Religion.
It was religion and history were the 2 ones from knowledge.
Okay, you actually get to double your proficiency bonus with those 2 skills. So it's 4 plus your intelligence modifier.
Which is 2.
So you're at 6 for those because that's part of being a knowledge domain cleric. And Son will also get to choose 2 because she's a rogue. That's a rogue thing that she gets to double your
rogue
proficiency in.
4.
What?
Oh, that's only at level 2 that I get to.
Is it?
do
I thought.
expertise.
Is it? Oh, okay, I wasn't sure if it was level 1 or level 2.
No, it's expertise kicks in at 2 and 6.
Nope. Expertise kicks in at 1 and 6.
Well,
I'm looking at the book. 1 and 6.
oh.
You get.
Son, get your shit together.
Oh.
It's fine. We'll get it all done. You and
Poor
I.
girl wasn't ready for this.
You and I'll talk. It's fine. How about factions?
I didn't know it was confirmed for today
That's
until like
hey.
end of month.
It's all good. Woosah. We're good.
Woosah.
How about? How about?
No way by we saw.
Yes, Uncle. Thank you for that.
Guys, did you know that magic must defeat magic?
I have heard that before.
Yeah, me too.
Do you guys, anybody thoughts on factions? Or if you even know what they are. If not, not a big deal. Your Lord's Alliance, we talked about
Lord's
that.
Alliance.
I wanted to do Xenotrim, but it doesn't make sense with my character, so I was probably going to go with
Gauntlet.
the Order of the Gauntlet.
Oh.
Or the Harpers. I like the idea of the Harpers better.
Yeah, the kind of gathering knowledge and artifacts and that kind of thing.
Yeah, but it doesn't... I mean, again, I'm a good paladin, and I destroy things with my mighty hammer of justice. So, again, yeah, I'll go Order of the Gauntlet.
You don't... Dude, it's fine. I mean, a
Do
paladin
what you
can
want, bruh.
be a harper. It doesn't have to be bards and wizards. It's not how
It's
it
true.
works.
Yes, it is. Gee.
Well, I mean, by that definition, then you should be a Zent because you're a rogue. But you know, you
That's
sound like
actually what I was gonna pick.
well, see, it was either that or the Harpers, I would say, because you're so involved in research.
Oh, good point.
So, I mean, either one works. They both
Yeah.
can fit for your character. So it's really just whichever one you want. And the only other thing is if anybody chooses to be in the same faction, then that just gives you another reason that you could possibly be working together. Because you know, if you're a member of a faction and your faction says, "Hey, you two go do this," then you go do that. You know, it's not entirely unlikely or impossible for everybody to be in different factions and still work together, because at certain points in this game, I mean, you know, it's a D&D campaign. At one point, you're going to basically be doing something to prevent the destruction of the world, and everybody's invested in that.
Yeah.
So,
And that's enough reason to do something. For
Pretty
my
much.
character, at least. I don't need more reason.
I mean, I don't know. It's like, what's it called? It's in Guardians of the Galaxy. People are like, what do you care about, you know, if they try to take over the world? And he's like, or the galaxy. And he's like, I live in this galaxy.
This is my home.
I care about this.
No.
One of the idiots has to live here. So, yeah. And like I said, there's the adventure hooks. They all tie into different things. Just a heads up, when we start to play, you guys are all going to be in the town of Red Larch, which I showed you very briefly earlier today, the map of Red Larch. That's where the game's going to start. One reason or another, your characters are there, whether you were sent by your faction. You could be a local. You could have grown up in Red Larch, and then that gives you knowledge of the area, which could be useful to the other players. It's really... You could just be passing through, and then all of a sudden decided you liked it, it's quaint, and you wanted to stay. Whatever you guys are thinking, it's just... it's up to you guys. Like I said, worst case scenario, I could just be like, and everybody's in Red Larch. Thing.
Truth.
You're good. That's where you guys are, for whatever reason. Or maybe you all woke up in Red Larch and nobody knows why. I don't know.
My character drinks a lot. That would probably be why he was there.
That's a pretty good option, yeah.
Once he starts drinking, he finds it hard to stop.
So I've heard.
That's one of his flaws.
Yes.
That and the tap dancing. So yeah, I was gonna. Son, what faction are you gonna do?
I don't know.
I think I broke her world. She was gonna do. She was gonna be, Zenrim and do Black Networky thiefy stuff, but then
Do Black Networky thiefy stuff.
I don't know. It was a very impulsive decision. I like the emblem because it had a dragon.
She liked the. She when she laughs and it's really funny, she squeaks like that. So that just like that.
No, I hear it. But she started laughing before she finished her sentence. So
No, she said she liked the dragon emblem of them. Like, how they have all the factions have different emblems.
Dragon got that. Shit, man.
She's as I say, she's still coming down from the squeaking. So.
Shut up.
But yeah, whichever you guys want to do, it's fine. You do have the opportunity. You all, I think, will be probably rank 1, which does get an emblem of that. I forget, it's in the campaign Bible what the emblem actually is. For some, it's a pin. I think for the Harpers, it's a pin. Yeah, there's different things for different people. So you will have opportunities to gain reputation with your faction. So that's an option that does eventually give you access to things that you wouldn't normally have access to. Joining a faction, I will tell you that joining in a faction is not necessary, but it is probably in your best interest, because if you die and you don't have the money to resurrect yourself, your faction can do that for you.
Well, how are you supposed to shop around if you're dead?
What do you mean?
It's supposed to be in your final will and testament.
Well, what'll happen is if you die, presumably your party would be like, let's take her to a cleric and get her resurrected. Crap, she's got no money, and it takes 1,000 gold to resurrect somebody. I guess we're gonna just leave her here in the morgue till we raise 1,000 gold to bring her back.
Dude, that's like one chapter of Horde of the Dragon Queen.
Yeah, well, that's because there's dragon hordes everywhere. It's in the name. I mean, granted,
dragon!
You do have a cleric and a paladin in your party. Eventually, they will have access to resurrection spells, although the earlier ones they have, you have to be resurrected in, within a minute of dying. So, if you die and they don't have any spells left, or something like that, you just hope that Hedge has gentle repose repaired, and he can preserve your body for days at a time to just keep you from rotting away.
Hedge, prepare that spell that just says that I was listening to.
Never.
I'm a robot, so just
yeah, you just carry him.
Pick your
back
pieces
me up
up.
on a flash drive and delete my browser history.
That's what a bro does.
It's important.
But yeah, it works out in his best interest because he just goes offline. So you can just lug his dead body around and then boot it back up.
300 pounds of steel. Yeah, let's take this guy to town.
I mean, or you could just bury him and come back. He doesn't breathe, so it's fine. Just make sure you have a good marker where you bury him so you don't forget him. We buried him by that tree, I think.
I don't know.
And then I'll have to make up like a minesweeper thing in the grid to figure out where to dig to try to find him. Actually, if he dies, you guys should do that because that sounds like really fun, and I want to do that. So
just buy a kite and a key.
Yeah, yeah. Just
This guy already planning your death.
Freaking metal detector.
Yeah, I mean, there's got to be some sort of D&D metal detector out there. Find object, find metal, heat metal. I don't know. There's something in there.
I'm sure there's a location spell.
Or magnetic wave. That's a Guild Wars skill. I don't even know what I'm talking about, but there's definitely a way to find his dead body. But
I probably outshine the sun with detect magic, so
yeah, I guess that's because your whole existence is magic based. But anyway, yeah. So your faction, if you die and your faction respects you, so like if you're a member of your faction but you're awful and they hate you and they're just kind of keeping you in as a formality, chances are they're not going to go out of their way to bring you back. But like, so just keep that in mind. And also don't desert your faction because they definitely won't do that. If you're like, I was the Lord's Alliance guy, now I'm a Harper, they're going to be like, well, screw you, buddy. Don't come crying to us. So they will pay to get you resurrected. It might take a little while because you're probably at rank 1, not their top priority, but it's a way to get yourself back to life. And prevents you from having to make a new character if you die. So.
I think I'm going to go Order the Gauntlet. It makes a lot of sense for my character.
Okay. Do whatever you want, man. We actually... And bear in mind, any of the stuff that you guys have come up with today, you can feel free to mess around with because we won't be playing till... Well, let me put that out there to you guys. You guys just made characters. They seem fun and interesting, and I definitely can tell this campaign is going to be a riot, one way or another, just because, you know, you guys are...
So if you're in love with tacos and lady butts?
Yes, I do love both of those things.
I know.
It's
on the screen. That makes it true.
It's true. It's very true. All of those things are true.
Half my screen crashed. Either that or like turned off the lights.
I did. I turned off the lights because I wanted to keep Sean's drawings a secret. But, and actually, oh my God, there's so much more. I zoomed out. Here you go, guys. How's that?
What? Okay, so I'm gonna say that someone fucking co-opted Teal, and I didn't do all of this. I just did the part about the ladybugs and the tacos.
I'm not gonna believe that at all.
Well, I mean, look at the writing with Loves and then Sean. Whoever wrote or not Sean, Seal or Sewell. Like I might.
Yes, South Korea. Yeah, Seoul.
Yeah. Okay, you love Asia now. You're welcome.
Yeah, I think we're gonna have to go. I think we might go Fantasy Grounds because I don't think you guys can draw in Fantasy Grounds.
Banana donor?
Banana donor?
I didn't do that.
I
did not banana donor.
I can't tell if Hedge is trying not to laugh or if he's like trying to hide. No, Hedge is a horrible liar. It's not Hedge. It's got Hedge can't lie.
Definitely Sean.
I can lie.
Dude, you know how you get that big
was a lie.
goofy
It was
smile where your
terrible.
eyes you look up and you get that big goofy smile on your face? You know the exact one I'm talking about. So like where your eyes get really wide and you're like, oh, I can't even come up with I can't do the face because it's a Hedge face. You know the one. Sean knows the one I'm talking about too. Where his eyes get like all bulged out and a big goofy smirk.
I don't know.
That's exactly what you look like when you lie.
I'm just gonna tune you out. And,
Someone's
pick my character.
Someone's just squeaking away over there. So I don't know.
It's hard to concentrate.
That's hyperventilation, by the way.
Oh yes, I'm more. What was great is in one of our other games when we used to stream. One of the
I'll
other girls,
pre-dial 911.
one of the other girls we played with also squeaked when she laughed, but they would alternate squeaking. So like it was when one was breathing in, the other one was squeaking, and it just back and forth and back and forth. It was awesome. I'm sorry, I couldn't quite hear
She's
that.
in pain.
I don't
You're causing
speak.
her pain.
Yeah. You can always use the chat if you feel like you can't talk. That's why it's there.
Fuck you!
I think that was fuck you, but I can't tell. It's too cute. Like I said, this campaign is gonna be amazing. So Yeah. Anyway.
Calling it now, we won't make it out of town alive.
I mean, some stuff takes place in town, so that's a thing.
Increase the odds that we won't make it out.
Yes, cloaca, indeed. Dragonborn genitalia. Sean, did you mute yourself? I think you muted yourself. You're still muted. Hedge, I know you're just faking it over there.
Damn it!
Did you unplug your mic?
GM troll level 100.
No, I'm not. I'm muting and unmuting.
Then I think you need to leave at least 1 week in between, so that you can iron out bugs and all that shit.
I'm actually not that worried because we're not doing character sheet in here. But yeah, dude, you're sure there's no like inline mute button on your microphone, like on the wire?
Have you tried plugging it in and out again? Pull it out and put it back in. It's kind of like turning it on and off.
That's what she said.
No, dude,
Technically correct.
faster. Come on.
Did you mute it in somehow inside Roll20, perhaps?
If you click on your avatar, like your webcam feed, you will end up muting your mic.
It's possible.
Because it's not even indicating that it sees you talking.
Well, the thing is,
It's broke because he's thrown it once already.
yeah.
Oh.
You know what? Yours, you guys can tell yours, but if you mouse over them, you can see the little. I can see the little icon in the corner, because.
Did I do it now?
Yeah, you're good.
I'm an idiot. Literally, Dokio, I'm an idiot.
Yeah. What happened,
Okay,
bud?
exactly
I
why.
muted myself in the chat.
Yep.
I don't clicked on myself.
Yep. Yep.
And that
Ted, I don't know if you want to, during this session, to go over spells or no.
Well, I mean, by what did you want to go over about your spells? Because it's super easy for you.
I have to choose one spell each, or how does it work again?
No, you have your wisdom modifier plus your cleric level and spells you can prepare per day. So what's your
what?
What's your wisdom modifier?
3.
Plus your cleric level, which is a 1.
Which is 1.
You can prepare 4 spells a day.
Okay.
You can prepare 4. That's not to say that's how many you can cast. Your knowledge-based cleric spells are always prepared. So you always, as of right now, you always have command and identify prepared.
Yep.
You have 2. You can cast 2 first-level spells a day, and you can pick any 4 from the first-level cleric list on top of command and identify, and you have those prepared to cast. You can choose from that list 2 to cast per day.
But so I can do like command 4 times, and that's it.
No, you can only cast 2 a day.
Oh, right, okay.
But you could choose to cast, I mean, you have command always prepared. You could choose to cast it twice, you could choose to cast it once and identify once, or one of the 4 other spells of your choosing.
Okay.
But what happens is that equation, the wisdom modifier plus your cleric level of spells, that's the way all the way up to level 20. So if your wisdom modifier was a 5 and your 20th level cleric, you can only prepare maximum 25 spells a day, but that's 25 spells from levels 1 to 9.
Right.
So you could choose to prepare 25, if there were 25 9th level spells, you could choose to prepare 25 9th level spells. You can only cast 1 a day. and then you would have no other spells to use for the rest of the day. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So when you get
You should
second,
prepare cure wounds.
Huh?
he said
You should prepare cure wounds.
Well, yeah, duh.
Well, again, that's like the thing is, when you get to the next level, next level of spells, I should say, you're going to you're still gonna have to choose from whatever that level is. You're gonna have to split it up between first and second level spells.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. But yeah, that's it. I don't know if you guys want to go over anything else before we kind of end this one.
I'm good.
How
I
often
really
can
gotta
you
pee.
spend? How often can you cast cantrips?
Unlimited
Infinite,
times,
right? Infinite.
as many
okay.
times as you want.
Right. Okay.
Reap, did you say something you had going on?
No, I'm good.
Son, anything?
I pick classes without spells.
It's a solid choice. Makes it easier for sure.
Very true.
Yeah. Okay. I think that's pretty much it. I guess again, I'll bring it up to you guys. Did you guys want to play again next week? Did you want to take a break for a week and come back the following week? What's your thoughts?
I ain't got shit to do on Thursdays, so I'm ready for next week if you guys are ready for next week.
I think Hedge is gonna go
And-
check with the wife.
Yeah.
That's what that
I
looked
could
like to
use
me.
use a spare week to figure some more stuff out.
Okay.
Yeah, I could, especially since I just switched races, which being said, everything that I wrote is not useful anymore.
All right. We'll wait for Hedge. We could take a
I mean,
week. Yeah.
Yeah, that's 2 out of 4 of us who want to wait a week, so we wait a week.
Yeah, that's fine.
I can go to a high school drama rehearsal.
What?
I don't want to talk about it anymore.
I'm sad I missed that.
Uh,
Whatever
that-
it was said.
Sean's back in high school.
Nothing said anything. Nothing was said. We
Creepy
waited.
Uncle Sean is hanging out at the high school drama.
I was invited.
Anyway, we're gonna take a break next week. We're gonna come back the week after.
I was gonna tell you I'm busy next Thursday.
That's fine. That works out great. So we'll take a break, and then the following week, we'll start up again with an actual gameplay. Like I said, we might not be in Roll20 if Fantasy Grounds proves to be easier. I think it is personally. So we'll see.
All right.
All right, we are right about on time, even though we started an hour late. So that's
Cool.
good. Banana donor. Yeah. So anyway, guys, we don't have a cool name for this, so right now we're going with Nerd. I guess Nerd Immersion plays Elemental Evil. I had a really cool concept where I was going to try to make everybody flagons, like out of wood. I was going to call it Dungeons and Flagons and send them to everybody so we could all drink out of flagons.
Ooh.
But
That's a great idea.
I'm going to work on it. We'll see. I've never made a
have-
flagon before.
I have a drinking horn.
I guess that's close. I mean, you could be the odd man out. We can't even see.
Well, I mean, are you and Son gonna use like webcams at any point? Because if not, we can just say that you're using flagons.
He has a point.
Yeah. Shut.
Unless,
Drinking horn.
yeah,
He's using
Yeah,
it right
that-
now.
Yeah, as far as we know.
I probably won't use a webcam because then I have to wear proper shirts.
Ted's not wearing pants.
I'm not wearing pants, so
But you can't see that.
true. Just I guess it'd just be like a lot of this.
Yeah.
Just books.
Although, yeah.
Clever.
multiple books.
Just 2 books. Little book bra action. Anyway,
All right. I think on that note,
I think on that note we could probably end the stream, huh? Alright guys, so tune in not next week, but the following week, and we'll be back to actually play, not just build characters.
All right. Later,
Yay.
nerds.
I like making characters.